how to do a variety of things on the business niche. All right. And then if you guys like the series, then we'll continue and we'll show you how to make a Tepex store, and we'll make a Tepex store together. Okay.
Okay, but can you record that lesson?
Yeah, of course, we record every lesson.
Super, because otherwise, I don't know, can I stay that long?
Yeah, for sure. No, no worries. Milo, are you recording? Okay, does everything work? Is your audio working as well? Can you try it?
Would you like me to record as a backup as well?
Yeah, sure. Let's try it. Just in case, okay? Just in case.
No worries. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I feel like there we
All
go.
right.
Okay, 10 recorder players.
Yeah, 10 recordings is much better than one, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I invited every single one of you onto the stage, but please, if you need to talk, first write on the chat, and then you'll be invited to talk, all right? So please respect the lesson, respect the turn of talking, and then we'll continue off that, okay? All right, perfect. Classroom, do we have? Okay, no, that's okay. So we'll go here. I'll start recording as well. So can everybody see my screen? Hey, Maria. Okay. As you see, I've made this little presentation as well on Canva for everyone to see. Of course, it's not going to be a serious black and white presentation. No, we can have fun as well. I've made it with some design, with some colors, so it's easier to understand as well. So this is my presentation. This is my first class, and I hope you enjoy. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask on the chat while we go. And once we cover a topic, I will make a brief pause on every topic we cover, so you can ask questions and we can have a little chat together. Okay. Does this sound good, guys?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, what a good boy. I have such good students. Okay, so you're all behaving well today. Okay.
Thanks, sir.
All right, perfect. So the first question of the class from today is, what is the purpose of a business? Can anyone here tell me the purpose of a business? Make money. Okay, make money. Any other
Raise his
ideas?
hand.
Yeah, Reem, please.
To make life easier for the consumer, take away the pain.
Okay, but you cheated there. I told you that. Okay, yes, very good, very good. Perfect. Well, so as we can see, reach Elon Musk finances. To make money or generate income is not the correct answer. Yes, it's partially correct. You're right, guys. It's partially correct, but it's not the right answer. It's not what a business is about. So, what is a business actually about? A business is about creating and keeping customers. Yes, creating and keeping customers. So, if we make an analysis of the most successful businesses, everybody thinks of creating and keeping customers. Take a look at, for example, Apple, Amazon. or even us, ourselves, on Quasar. We didn't just focus on getting customers. We focused obsessively on keeping them, and how? By delivering outstanding service and value. So, like Reem said, we alleviated a big problem. So, in exchange, we received a monetary exchange. So, with this service and value, we made or became the main brand of our customers. All right. So that's the main purpose of a business. Any questions so far? All right. I pressed buttons. I'm now on mute. Okay, I'll embed you. Perfect. So if there are no questions, I will continue. So this is, like I mentioned before, Amazon, Apple, and even Quasar. For this, I will give another example. Have you ever noticed when you buy? Yeah, Samsung. Samsung is basically the same, but I will make a very nice comparison about that in a second. So if you, for example, buy an iPhone, let's say you buy the latest iPhone 16 Pro Max, then Apple gives you the mindset that you need an iPhone. It gives you a professional feeling. It gives you a desire, right? So if we compare Apple to Samsung, Samsung actually has many features that the iPhone doesn't have. Nevertheless, iPhone customers still prefer iPhone. Well, why is this? Because Apple simply gives a different feeling to the customers. So that's why the customers decide to go with iPhone, and then they end up buying the whole Apple ecosystem, right? Exactly. For example, Samsung Ultra 24 has many features that are way better than the latest iPhone. But the customers of Apple will never think about getting a Samsung. And if you ask the customers of Samsung, of the Samsung company, well, why don't you buy an iPhone? Why don't you buy this? Why don't you buy that? They will say it's simply better. It's simply better. It's simply better. They will not be willing to have an argument with you, because they are completely blocked on his mind. You know. So the same happens with Quasar. So once a customer buys from Quasar and he likes the product, then he will not be willing to buy any other product of a 5M store. He will not want to buy from our competitors. And this is simply because he likes the Quasar ecosystem so much that he doesn't want anything else. And this is what happens with the branding. We'll get into that in a bit. Does anybody have any questions so far?
So you're saying it's making a stamp it's convincing the customer that your scripts are more worth using, for argument's sake, with 5M, because of a factor that is how can I word it? I can't think of the way to word it now. It's more user friendly, for argument's sake. Like, you're offering something that's so obviously there's multiple different aspects to why someone buys a script. So you're saying to pinpoint that onto one specific thing to make it stand out more than the rest.
Correct. So the difference into selling, for example, on 5M is providing something the competitors don't offer. And selling is not about the product. Selling is about the feeling the product gives. Selling is about the solving of the product, right? So, for example, on Quasar, I don't know if you've noticed, but Quasar is like the Apple of 5M. Did you ever notice? Quasar is like the Apple of 5M. We offer the same features that Apple does. Our marketing is very similar to Apple. So we offer an exclusive approach to our customers, an exclusive and a brand world-changing approach. That's what Quasar offers. So that's why we sell, but we'll get into that in a bit later, Riam. It's for the last part of the lesson. Apple only updates their camera every year, hitting the Apple with the feeds.
You've started a big Apple and Samsung debate now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely.
I've seen it, yeah. Well, no worries. I will continue, okay? Okay, unless Dex has any questions, nothing physical is different. Guys, please don't have an argument about Apple and Samsung, okay? We're in a class. It's just to teach the difference. That's it. All right, perfect. So next, I've made a little triangle of sales. Okay? So, like you see here, trust is 40%, needs is 30%, presentation is 20%, and confirming is 10%. So, and you're going to ask yourself probably, okay, what is the triangle of sales? Well, the triangle of sales is the foundation of selling. So, trust is the most important part. 40% of it, since trust is like glue. It's the glue that holds the relationships together with people. Without trust, nothing else works. Can we all agree that trust is the 40%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No comments? Perfect. The next, understanding the customer's needs, which is 30%. When you really want to help someone, the first step is to listen carefully and understand their problems. If you listen well, they'll naturally open up and share what's worrying them, right? So, identifying the need of the customer, identifying the pain of the customer, and then next, 20%, which is the presentation. This is where we actually show the customer how whatever we offer, if it's a product or a service, can help alleviate their pain. So, how can I, on Quasar, for example, alleviate the pain of a 5M server owner? I can alleviate his pain by providing him the best phone on the market. If I provide him the Quasar Smartphone Pro, then he will have the best phone on the market, the most futuristic phone, and his players will be very happy because they have a lot of features and they can interact with each other. They have a more immersive roleplay experience, right? So I am alleviating part of his roleplay experience, which is helping the customers of my customer, right? So that's how I am alleviating the pain. And then finally, we are coming to the 10%, which is confirming the sale. This is where we make sure the customer feels good about the solution we offer and understand how it's going to help him, right? So that will be the last step to finish a sale. If you go on Quasar's website, for example, and you see like we mentioned, the Smartphone Pro or even the housing or the inventory, then you ask yourself, okay, this is really cool. Okay, this is nice. Okay, but I've seen this inventory somewhere else. Okay, but I've seen another inventory somewhere else. Okay, why should I buy this? Then, like on the chat, Samagonsic has mentioned YouTube, for example. Then you go watch the YouTube video. Then you go watch the descriptions. Then you go watch the documentation. Then you go on the community. Then you try informing yourself. And then once you inform yourself, you will eventually say, okay, let's try it out. Let's make the sale. Let's make this. Let's make the purchase. Let's make that. Let's try it out. Okay, then you purchase it. And then you like it. And then if you like it, then you will end up purchasing more. You will end up buying more products. That's how the triangle of sales works. Does anybody have any questions so far, or should I continue? Can I get
I understand.
no's?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Everybody understands? Is it clear? Okay, let's go. Then customer relationship. This GIF, I actually really like this GIF. All right. So boys, for this, we're gonna have a little story time. All right. So get some popcorn. All right. So I want you guys to imagine this. You walk into a small coffee shop. Okay. Let's say you live, I don't know, you live in London. Okay. And you walk into a small coffee shop. The barista, like we see here, she greets you with a big smile and remembers your name. Let's say, for example, she meets Reem. Hey, Reem, the usual cappuccino today. What do you answer, Reem?
Damn, you remembered me.
Yeah, exactly. You instantly feel at home because she's taken the time to remember you and your preferences. So, no, you won't say what the fuck.
Or
If you have
she
been,
wants
if
my
you
number.
have, yeah, that's another thing, but that's not for the class, okay? So you would feel instantly at home because she's taken the time to actually remember you. Now you're more than just a customer. You have a relationship with the barista, with the coffee shop. You feel special. You feel like you have a name. You feel like you have made an impact, right? So what I want to clarify here is it's not just about selling. It's not just about giving a product and getting money, you know? It's actually about building a connection with the customer. So now let's say, yeah, tell me.
And it makes them feel like there's a bit of a friendship there, like, you know, so
Exactly.
they feel more of a want and they think of you first, like, kind of thing, when it comes to their needs.
Correct. Exactly. But we'll get into this in a second. Now let's say you're chatting with a barista about your day, and she listens carefully to you, right? So when you finish speaking, she doesn't jump in with her own story. She won't try to sell you something else. Instead, she will pause for a bit, right? She will stay calm. She won't say nothing. And then that pause, exactly that pause, is actually showing that she has an interest on what you're actually talking about. She is giving the respect to actually listen to you, and she's making you feel important. Because what happens if, for example, I'm talking about Coca-Cola. I am really passionate about Coca-Cola. It's just an example, right? And then I'm telling Reem, hey Reem, did you know Coca-Cola has sugar in it? I don't know, and this and this and this and this and this and this. And as soon as I finish speaking, Reem starts talking to me about plants, for example. Yeah, well, then I'm watching, okay, Reem doesn't really give a fuck about what I'm telling him. He just wanted to speak for himself. He didn't actually care about my speaking, right? So when the barista actually stays calm and silent, she's actually telling me, okay, I'm actually thinking about what you are saying. I'm thinking about the conversation we're having. Your conversation actually matters to me. So since it matters to her, I will feel special. I will feel good and I will want to continue talking with her. The same happens to a business. When you give that respect to your customers, the customers will respect you back and they will feel privileged. So, with that privilege we're having in mind, they will continue buying over and over again. So, you're showing the values from a person. And let's say she makes this over and over again. So, that 3 USD coffee that you purchased to the barista ends up being $6, $9, $12, $20, $50, $300, $600, since you keep coming back over and over again. You might even tell your friends, your family, or business partners about this coffee shop, about this amazing barista, this amazing coffee shop that makes you feel so special. And suddenly, just one customer that could have been a $3 purchase becomes a chain reaction of revenue. And all because the barista formed a genuine relationship and gave you the value you deserve as a human being. She started treating you as a human being and not just as a money-making tool. And that's exactly what we need to make with our customers. Whether we're selling Coca-Cola, we're selling 5M scripts, mapping MLOs, whether we're selling a service, a product, whether we're selling coffee, monsters, water, it doesn't matter. We need to respect and value our customers. And if we do that, then we will gain success. No, of course, we don't need to be a copy-paste moron, of course not. You just need to give him the attention he needs. That's it. You just need to give him a little small compliment, a little small comment. Remember their name, remember their order, remember what they need, remember what they want. For example, let's say Remaster Roleplay Server. Well, maybe the next time he purchases and comes to my store, then I'll ask him, hey Reem, how is the Roleplay Server? Hey, is everything alright? Hey Reem, how is family? Right? So if I remember those little things, then the customer will automatically feel valued. And he will come back over and over and over again. And that's the main point I want to teach you here, guys. Any other questions before I continue to the next topic?
Nope, everything makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, Milo is back, see?
How are you, mate? You okay?
Me?
No, I was talking to Milo.
Perfect. See what's... Once you guys finish typing your questions, I will continue. Thank you so much. All right, let's continue. So, again, remember, your success is built on the relationships you create and nurture. Treat your customers like gold and your business will shine. This is just a natural reaction. Like I mentioned, the importance of treating your customers like gold has the reaction of the customers coming back over and over again. And this forms a chain of revenue, which is what we covered on the first part. You guys told me, okay, business is about making money. Yes. But there's a nice saying, which is time is money. I believe Reem likes this saying a lot. Time is money. Yes. The time you invest in caring about your customers is the time you will be paid in money. See? It all makes sense now. Okay, next part. So, who are you? Who are you guys? Can someone tell me who you are? What are you? What are you as a being, as a person?
That's a bit of a tough question.
It is. That's why I want to see the answers.
I still can't answer my psychologist on that one, but if I can, I'll come back to you.
Like Ant. Okay, well, so like we mentioned, this is a deep thing. It's a psychological thing, right? It has a lot of meanings. And well, for the first class, I won't go into psychology or mentality a lot, you know? So we'll just cover it in a simple way. You're not a bird, you're not a plant, you're not a body, and you're not a brain, okay? If that was your thought, it's not like that. You're not your thoughts also, that's also wrong. So, how can we answer this question? So, you are a collection of beliefs, skills, and characteristics. All right? And what can we say with this? One single individual is nothing more but a collection of different identities. Okay, what do you think about what I just said, guys? What thoughts do you have on your mind when I say this?
Everybody is unique, so they all can offer different things in a different way. The same thing in different ways.
That is correct. Any other thoughts? No thoughts? Okay. Well, what I want to say with one single individual is nothing more but a collection of identities. It's actually that we have different parts in ourselves, in our belief system, in our knowledge system, in our skill system, in our characteristic system that actually want to do a lot of things. So when we grow older, when we try a lot of new experiences, when we try a bunch of new skills, a bunch of new beliefs, when we actually get to know more individuals, then we will actually want to try more. Maybe some of you someday started, I don't know, maybe you started going to the gym, let's say, okay. Let's say Pepe. He started going to the gym 1 week ago. And he wanted to change, okay? New year, new life, 2025, new start, everything from zero, right? So Pepe, he was a little bit overweight and he wanted to go to the gym. He wanted to have a better lifestyle, okay? Okay, but Pepe went to the gym for 1 week. He started eating chicken and rice, and only chicken and rice, and only drinking water. But after 1 week, his body was telling him, okay, Pepe, I don't want to do this. I'm not used to this. I don't want it. But his other part of mind on the night, when he was eating a donut with chocolate, told him, okay, this is wrong. I need to come back to the gym. So that's two different identities telling Pepe a negative and a positive thing. And of course, we can't be too negative or too positive, and especially not on instant. We can't make a click on our mind and say, okay, we're gonna go from one extreme to another. That just doesn't work. That's not realistic, right? So what we need to do, especially in, for example, in body change, right? In fitness, in business, in relationships, in networking, and in a variety of topics we can cover. In everything in life, we need to go one step at a time and start adapting. We need to adapt. That's why we're humans. We're good at adapting on things. If we get told, for example, let's say we have a job, the barista job we talked earlier, the barista gets now told by her boss she needs to go and make cookies. But she didn't make cookies in her entire life, so she doesn't know how to make cookies. Okay, but she can't lose her job. So she needs to adapt into making cookies because her boss told her so. She needs to adapt. The same thing happens with everything in life. And the question is, how can we bring this to the market? Right? That's exactly what we need with this class. How can we bring this adaptation to the market? So I will tell you how this works. We have a bunch of different segments here, right? Yeah, I mean, okay, we don't speak about my drawings, okay? Okay, but we have a bunch of different segments, and you can see them, okay?
All I'm gonna say is stick to your day job, mate. No,
Reem, okay, stop, okay? Yeah. Well, so we have a bunch of different humans here, okay? A bunch of different people. And now we have the market. This is the market. This little box with money inside, okay? But what can we see here? These people, they want the money. They want what's inside of the market. The problem is they have a bunch of little walls that are covering the money. But if we watch closely, these little walls have gaps on them. So our job as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, is to identify the gaps on the market that will bring us revenue. So how can we do this? That's the real question. Does anybody know how we can do this?
Research.
Research, okay.
ChatGPT.
Advertisement. ChatGPT, yeah, that's a good one.
Lord AI.
Okay.
Trial and error.
Trial and error, okay. Well, let's see. How can we do this? So, like we mentioned before, a business is the accumulation of your skills, belief system, and your goals. The quickest way to success is acquiring a skill that people with money need and allowing them to reward you in exchange. So, let's take again the barista thing. The barista, she likes coffee, so she wants to monetize coffee. Okay? So, she makes a little coffee advertisement of her making coffee. Then she makes advertisement, she learns marketing, she learns how to sell. Then once she learns how to sell, she will sell the coffee she produces to other people, and then eventually maybe she will become famous, she will become a brand, and once she is the name of her brand, she will be able to sell anything she wants because she is the name of the brand. We have a bunch of different types of way of her monetizing coffee. So what she is actually doing, this barista, is actually alleviating a pain. Whether she's selling coffee, she's alleviating, for example, the pain of being tired or having low energy. Or for example, she's alleviating the pain on social media of someone wanting a coffee or of someone wanting to be entertained. Then, for example, we have more examples. A burger, for example. A burger alleviates the pain of hunger craving. A car alleviates the pain of transport. And a car is saving us time because we don't have to walk to or work anymore. For example, we don't have to walk to the supermarket anymore because we have a car, right? So what we have here again is Tesla. What we have here is we can go into the gaps of the market if we offer a pain alleviation system that we made with one of our skills to the market. And once we solve a problem for the market will reward us with a monetary exchange. The market will give us money. Does everybody understand this? Any questions? All right, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I believe I have some experience explaining on tickets, you know? So yeah, I try my best. Thank you. Perfect. So let's continue. Marketing and selling, my friends. No, that's not who I am, okay, Reem? That's not who I am. That's not true. That's not true at all. Okay, let's wait until we have the questions on the chat written and we'll continue. Yes, we'll kill you all, yes. No, I'm kidding, okay. So, you see this little Troja horse, right? So, we'll come into that in a second. But marketing and selling. So, guys, imagine this. You're browsing in the internet, looking for something to make your 5M Sava stand out. So let's say, okay, I'm Pepe once again. I'm Pepe and I'm going into the internet and I've seen a nice video about a roleplay. Okay, now I want my own roleplay server, right? Okay, and then I see a script that says, okay, we sell scripts for 5M. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm like, okay, Pepe is like, what the fuck is this, right? They sell scripts for 5M. What the fuck is that? Okay. And then there's another offer besides the we sell scripts for 5M thingy. The second one says, ever wonder why your players lose interest after just a few days on your roleplay server? Okay, then you're like, yeah, maybe I have this problem. Maybe I lose players. Maybe I lose this. Maybe I lose that. Maybe I have this problem. Okay, maybe this can help me, right? And then this second store is named Quasar Store. Quasar Store doesn't just sell scripts, it offers a transformation. Okay? Instead of just saying, we have a housing script, we have a 5M script, we have this, we have that. No, they say, with Quasar Housing, you'll give your players the chance to create their own homes, decorate them to fit their style, and stay invested in your server like never before. Your server will feel alive like a real community. You see the difference between the two. One says, hey, 5M scripts, and the other one actually gives you an emotional connection. It gives you an emotional benefit. For housing is missing one big thing, to be honest, and so on. I don't really understand your question, sama konsikas.
What did I say? I'm very impressed with being able to pronounce his name.
Okay, I'll explain a little bit. It will be better. For example, you told us for your housing system, you can build your own, you build your own houses, but it's lie. Until now, you can't build exact your home. You can only decorate because, for example, if you build, you only place the exterior like a preset. You cannot build. Two housing systems prefer you to build exactly from the tiles and scripts and props exact your home.
Yeah, of course you can't make a home brick by brick, but that's of course because of the limitations of 5M.
No, it's no limitation. It's no limitations. They have provided and it's working. You just making the like MLO, but you're creating your own tiles, roofs, ceilings, and so on. The walls, doors, inserts. You're placing your own. And you're building like that one your own thing. For example, these now prop creators provide you to special props. Now, for example, in my server, we selling only the lands, not something special. And with the decoration I inserted, we can build on directly like a shelter. It just looks stupid, but it's amazing. From the walls, roofs, and so on. It's really completely custom. You're adding in that zone of your home, but it's not a home, it's a street or some kind of yard or forest, and you can build in that zone your own thing with custom house parts. You need to make a little bit more adjustable or much more friendly to add these props because I have really good idea how to make manageable and exactly as you say to build your own. It will be remarkable then.
Most definitely. Well, you see, what we can do. This is of course external to the class. But if you want, you can tell me all of your ideas on DM, and then I'll have a little talk with Quasar, and we'll take a look at what we can do. Okay?
Super.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Anybody have any questions before we continue? No questions?
I'm happy.
Okay, perfect. Well, now we'll go into the Trojan horse part, okay? On the outside of marketing, you see value, entertainment, and curiosity. And inside, after this little barrier, you find the actual offer, right? So, like we mentioned before, on the housing, we first sell the experience, the connectional emotion, and the future you can have with your server. And after that comes the actual script, the actual price. After that, we have our offer, right? So, for example, instead of saying, buy this new admin menu, you lead with, tired of admin menu tools, slowing down your server's performance. Find out how you can manage players more efficiently while keeping everything smooth and intuitive. This approach sparks curiosity, builds trust, and highlights how your product solves a problem. So, instead of selling the actual product to the customers, sell the emotion, the value, and how you can help them solve their problems. Then we can go back onto the past lesson, which was pain alleviation. We alleviate the pain of the customer first, we sell the pain, and then we alleviate them with the offer. That's exactly how we should approach the customers. So, here's the important part. People don't buy products, they buy transformations. When someone chooses Quasar Store, they're not just buying scripts. They're investing in a better experience for the players. They're creating a server that keeps community engaged and makes players feel like they're part of something bigger. So, for example, let me ask you guys a question. Why did you buy this university? You bought the university because you wanted to learn, you wanted to educate yourself, and you most likely wanted to make scripts on your own, or you most likely wanted to know how to build a server. Exactly, see? So, we give you the problem solving, and you give us your money. That's an exchange. So, that's what I'm trying to teach you guys. So, remember, Quasar Store isn't just about scripts, it's about helping servers transform into communities, giving admins the tool to lead, and making players feel like they're finally at home. That's what creates lifelong customers. Does anybody have any questions so far? Thank you so much. All right. If no questions, I will continue. So, how to actually reach customers? Does anybody have any questions on this statement before we continue?
Is there a way of sounding too much to a customer to make pick me kind of thing?
Can you elaborate on that?
So can you be too full on with a customer? When do you know when the line is not to cross of being too much, and it kind of scares the customer off more than leads them in?
So you're asking me the question on how to sell, actually.
No, it's more of like, where's the line you don't cross with a customer to make them run away more than come towards you? Is there like any kind of a guide of how far not to push it to try and
I
get
would
customers?
say don't force the customer. The worst part you can do is don't force them. For example, let's say on Quasar, what would be the reputation of the business if we would actually sell to the customers in voice, for example, or in chat, and the customer says, "Okay, give me some time to think about it," right? Any entrepreneur has had this problem where the customer told him, "Okay, give me time to think about it," right? So the line I would not cross is constantly forcing the customer to buy and forcing the sale and forcing the price. That's the line I would not cross. Was
Oh
that
yeah,
your question, or am I
agree.
having it wrong?
It's like you said then about obviously the customer walking away to think about it. As a salesman, you don't really want to give them that chance to walk away and think about it.
Correct.
So
What would you do on that part?
So where's the line? Like, how far do you push before it starts getting too much? Have you got any advice towards that?
Well, what I usually do with the customers that tell me, "Hey, okay, give me some time to think about it." Well, if the customer actually wants to think about it, it means A, he has questions and he didn't want to tell you. B, he has a monetary problem and doesn't know if this is the right investment for him. Or C, he actually doesn't want the product. So what I would do on that part is actually telling him, all right, what is your main concern? What do you need to think about? I will actually talk with the customer and see if I can help him, right? So he needs to think, he needs to go in a thought process. My labor as a salesman would be to solve the problems or the questions he has before he says, okay, give me time. Because of course, give me time is not really the right answer from a customer neither. So I would clarify it for him. That's what I would do. I would try helping him further.
Thank you.
We build relationships with customers. Sales will come on its own. He means like a person that pushes himself to the audience. Yeah, exactly. Sales will come on its own. But the thing is, when you're starting, sales will not come on their own. For example, now Quasar has sales on his own and relies solely on marketing and on partnerships and chains of customers, right? But when you're starting, when you don't have an automized business, then you actually need to sell. Or for example, if you're an affiliate, if you're a salesman, if you earn by commission, for example, then you need to sell to the customers. So you of course will be on the phone dialing the whole day, or you will be on whatever platform or writing or calling people the whole day, just to earn sales, right? You need the sales, you need the money. So you don't care how you do it. You just call and call and call and call and keep working because you need the commission, right? So on that case, you need to know how to sell, and you need to know how to help the customer, and you need to know how to establish a connection with the customer so he buys your product. Because if he doesn't buy your product, then you're fucked. Then you don't have money, and that's the main part of a sale, of a salesman, right? So what I did before, I was actually a fitness coach before, is exactly what I'm telling you. I was a freelancer before, so I would actually sell what they can achieve with me, and I would give my own results as a little lead, as a little hook of getting customers. So if they see my results, I know, for example, I deadlifted 260 kilos. You can lift the same I do and more if you come with me. I will teach you how to do it. You will reach this result in X amount of time. So with this little hook, then the people will get interested. And like you mentioned, Skylar, then the sales will come and the customers will come and they will be surprised and tell me, okay, Kishi, but how did you achieve this? How can I be like you? How can I do that? How did you do this and that and that? And with the questions, I bring the answers, and then I bring my offer. And with my offer, they usually come and say, okay, I need to think about this. I need to do that. I need to do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's not do this. Let's do that. Let me talk with my wife. Let me talk with my mother. Let me talk with this. So then when they say that, then you try clarifying everything. And if, for example, money is the problem, then you'll say, okay, then you bring urgency to the table. If you bring urgency to the table and say, okay, this is my usual offer, but since I know and see that you are a committed customer, that you're a committed, for example, on my niche, right? It was fitness. I see that you want to improve. I see that you want to be the best. I see that you have a passion in yourself. So only for this, my usual price is actually, I don't know, $500. But since I see that you have this inside of you, I will lower my price for you for, I know, 300 euros for a month. And in this month, I will build you like a tank. But I can't hold this offer. This offer will last tomorrow. You have today to decide. So if you give them an urgency to buy, they will be more likely to buy. See, you give him a little discount, you give him a why, you give him a how, and then they will buy. That's usually what happens. Any questions on that? No questions, my friends. Okay, I need a deal. What deal do you need? Later. Okay, we'll see. Oh wait, I was actually not done. I talked I talked history. Okay, so wait, we'll talk about this real fast. So the first one, reach out to people. Imagine you're running a lemonade stand. You notice some people walking by but not stopping, so you approach them with a smile and say, "Hey, would you like a refreshing lemonade on this hot day?" By starting the conversation, you create interest and turn strangers into customers. So that would be the first part of reaching out to people. That's organic trafficking. So then the second one, use content to attract the customers. Let's say you make amazing cakes or cookies. Instead of just waiting for people to come, like some Gandalf wizard would say, they magically appear. No, they will not magically appear. This is not Disney. You post pictures and videos online of your baking process, decorating the cakes, the cookies, and being happy. So you actually sell the people the emotion that your cookies and your cakes bring. So when people see your post, they think, I want one of those cookies. I want one of those cakes. Oh, this cake will be phenomenal in my household. This cookie will be definitely a great investment for my happiness. So when they see content, they will most likely want to buy your cookies. Then, the third, run paid ads. Imagine you're hosting a big party and you want, of course, a lot of guests, right? So you put up posters around the neighborhood and even paid for an ad in the local newspaper or on social media. You pay for ads on social media with a big picture of your party and say, this is going to be the best party ever, for example, right? Now more people know about your event and they're excited to attend. So paid ads work the same way for your business in getting attention where it matters. Yes, Reem, yes.
With paid ads, what do you recommend the best places to do so? Like Google ads, Facebook ads?
It depends. It depends on the content that you're bringing. But we'll cover that on a marketing class, okay?
Yes, boss. Love you.
Love you too. So 4. Through affiliates and partnerships, picture this. You run a bike repair shop and there's a nearby cycling club. So you make a deal with them, and if they recommend you to their members, you'll give them a small discount. Suddenly, all their members are coming to you because they trust the club's recommendation. So, an affiliate is nothing more than a salesperson for the business, right? A salesperson for the business or a collaboration with yourself and the business. So everyone, for example, let's say I'm an affiliate for Amazon, for example. Or no, even better, I'm an affiliate for the local cookie shop. Okay, so whenever I bring customers to the cookie shop and they buy with the code Kishi, they will get a 10% discount on the cookies. Okay? So on each sale I bring to the local cookie shop, they will give me a 20% commission of the cookie purchase. So what I will do on this case, I'm a salesperson, an affiliate. I will try advertising as many customers as I can. I will try getting organic and paid trafficking. Traffic ads. So I can bring more customers to the cookie shop. What can I do for this? For example, if the cookie shop is local, I can, for example, make a big event on social media on a nearby location and say that each individual will get a 10% discount on the cookies. So, for example, let's say nearby of the cookie store, there is an amusement park. Well, whenever they come to the amusement park, they will get a 10% discount with the code Kishi. So I will advertise the amusement park, and the cookies will be an extra. Well, and the people that go to the amusement park will most likely want some snacks. So since they want some snacks, they will go to the cookie store, and I will get the sales. Or I can even tell it to my friends. I can make a little advertisement chain. I can make a little poster as an advertisement on the amusement park. I can make a bunch of things to bring traffic to the cookie store. And I want to do this because I'm earning money with this. Right? So, correct. Content creators. Exactly. A content creator, for example, XQC, or let's say Ninja, had a Fortnite affiliate code. So when Ninja played Fortnite, he would put on his streams code Ninja for 10% or for this, or use code Ninja on Fortnite. And whenever you buy with code Ninja, I will get a sale. So the audience that Ninja has, right? Because Ninja is a streamer and streamers have attention. And attention is the most valuable thing you can have, my friends. So if you have attention, you can control people. And if you can control people, then you will most likely have real easy money, my friends. So thank you for the example, Amakontikas. Yes, perfect. Have I cleared your statement, or do you want to have something else?
No, it's a thing is like yeah, you make a really good one, Simmer, but it's Fortnite and so on. But it doesn't matter. It's for the game or for the like a stores or, for example, services. For example, I have a, I just want to buy the car, and to check before the buy car, it's a you inserting the VIN codes. These VIN codes, the checking systems is payable, so you can insert that the content creator who make a deal with the code, and they see and they sending that for the advertising that special the percentages of the from the salary. They sending it back and you're receiving it. So it's the same. It's the same as you told with that Fortnite that I want to make, not for the game or like content creators who making like silly videos or what who attracts people mostly. These ones is really good advertiser, because
Correct.
most silly things is what you watching is attracting people's, and if you're investing in them and you're attracting people's that audience and you get more attention. It's now splitting the news. Oh, then between your friends, oh, I saw he's selling it or he advertising something, or it's shareable that ideas. Let's push it.
Exactly.
So it's
Thank
really,
you so much.
really, really, really good ones.
Exactly. Yeah, we have a variety of examples. We can keep talking the whole day about affiliates or about partnerships. There's actually a bunch of different types of ways, and there are actually thousands and thousands of methods you can go with to monetize an affiliate system. So yes, it's perfect. All right, Brad, have a good night, my friend. Thank you for attending. I'm so sorry it's a little late here. I'm so sorry.
Good night. Thank you. Goodbye.
Good night, Brad. See you soon.
Thanks.
All right. Then the fifth example is mouth-to-mouth referrals. So imagine you sell delicious cookies and then you want to advertise it to your friends. So you say, okay, let's say I advertise my cookies to all of you guys. So I'll say, okay, guys, buy my cookies for $1. I will sell you my cookies. They're so nice. Okay. So you guys will most likely buy it because you trust me and you have experienced me and you have talked with me, right? You just get addicted. Yeah, exactly. So perfect. We've covered the 5 points. Does anybody have any questions so far? No, we don't do that. Okay, we are a Christian household, my friends. We're a Christian university. We do not do this. We do not do that.
Yeah.
We're a Christian university, okay? No drugs allowed. Yes, exactly. No drugs allowed.
It's a
We're
short.
Christians.
It's a short word for the Coca-Cola, no? Because in the 90s we add a small portions of Coke in the
I know.
Coca-Cola. That's
Yes, I know.
attractive, and they make up sales. That's
They
why.
still, they
It's
still
Exactly.
from
use.
the history. It's the reality. It's from the history. Don't be mad on me.
No,
Yeah, no,
that's
I know.
no. They still use the
No,
coca
no,
leaves in their
they
coke. They just take
no,
out the substance. That's the drug.
no. They replaced it with special other things because I learned chemistry and I know these ones.
Oh Jesus, we have some real Coke knowledge people here.
Pretty much Breaking Bad.
Okay. We will not discuss drug topics here. Okay, we're family
Yeah. But
friendly
if you want to
content.
make really good business solutions instead of a drug, just watch the Breaking Bad and or
No,
make your and
no,
replace the drugs in your sales. It's a really good business idea.
no, guys, don't listen to him. Okay, that's illegal. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, you will go to prison. It's bad. Okay.
Only illegal if you get caught.
Yeah. Okay. No,
Yo,
stop.
you can't be saying that.
Stop. Okay, we'll continue. Okay, taking action. Okay, guys. Now, the part we've been waiting for. Okay, what did we learn so far? We learned marketing. We learned how to sell. We learned what a business is. We learned how to give an actual product. We learned how to solve problems. We learned how the market works. And we learned how to make money, right? So, the final part is taking action. So, you don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to invest your money. You don't need to wait for a perfect opportunity. And now you will probably ask, okay, but I need money. I need this. I need that. If I want a good business, I need to invest this and this and this. No, you don't. And I will give you some examples of why. Examples of why money or location or time don't matter. So, but I don't have money. Well, Phil Knight, the original founder of Nike, started with 50 USD. 50 USD. And now it's $1 billion company. Then, more questions. Apple. Now, we had a big Apple debate, a big Apple argument. But I don't have an office, but I don't have a good PC, but I don't have a good setup, but I don't have the perfect thing. You don't need the perfect thing. Apple started in the garage of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Yeah, but
Yes.
but you're making a difference and compatible with different centuries. In the past, the people's just making what you needed and they offering you, and they didn't care about the quality and the first of the beginning. Then in now cases, this years or this century, you have over. It's too much of people who serving it, and it's really complicated to manage
It's
with
not.
and search what is not already exist and serve that things, because in the past this not exist that much. You can invent, and it's easier was a little bit in the past, not like now. Because for example, these brands or anything is still is too much, too big, it's too big. Fuck. It doesn't matter. It's
I'll
okay.
get. Well, so regarding to your answer, yes, it's really hard to invent something new. But why invent something new when you can just make what the competition does and make it better? So this is where market analysis comes, and this is where competition comes. So competition is not something negative. Competition is not something bad. You don't need to make something new to stand out. No, you don't. So what you actually need to do is find your skill, find your passion, see how you can monetize it. And once you see how you can monetize your skill or your passion, then get into the niche and get into the market, sell your product, sell your service. And once you sold that, you need to watch your competitors. What is my competitor doing? What is he doing that I'm not doing? What do the customers of my competitor want that my competitor is not providing them? So if I make that little market analysis, then I can make my content better, and then I can stand out from my competitor. It's really not that hard. And once I start making money, I can make better products, and then I can hire more people, and then I can delegate my business and I can automate it. That is what we need to do. We don't need to make something new. We just need to we need to keep on the wheel, and we need to keep doing things we like and we can do, things in which we have talents, and then everything will work. That's it. I mean, it's a wonderful example, Samakon, because I'm really glad you've made the example. But of course, you don't need to do it. I mean, of course, it's hard to just make something new, to come up with a brilliant idea and then just revolutionize the world. I mean, of course, I would love to be Elon Musk myself. I'm not Elon Musk, but I would love to be it. But I'm not. So if what I can do on my hand, what I have on my hand that I can do is just be a nice teacher, be a nice person, be a nice businessman myself, make a bunch of money, and then maybe one day I'll become Elon Musk, but not for now. Oh, David. Okay, perfect. I'm so sorry. All right. Is this clear for you guys? Any questions, my friends?
No,
No questions? Was it clear?
100%.
All right. Well, then Mr. Beast, like I mentioned, I tried, I didn't succeed. Mr. Beast, and Starbucks, of course, he failed 200 times, and so on. We have a bunch of examples of why you can start and of why you should start. So now we have a little framework I call ARA framework. So act, reflect, and act. So what is this actual framework? So first, start your idea, act. Have an act, take action so you have something to actually think about. Maybe you launch a product or you try something new. Maybe you test an idea or a strategy that you have on your mind. Just bring your ideas to life. And once you have your idea on life, then you can see, okay, is this idea working? Is this not working? Is this going to happen or is this not? Because the problem is, most of the people that want to start a business or entrepreneurship, they think about the idea and they don't do anything. They get into a little thought paralysis, that I like to call it. It's a little paralysis. So you just think about it and do nothing. And then you say, okay, maybe I'll do it one day. Maybe I'll do it once I find the right time. Maybe I'll do it once I have money. No. Just bring your idea to life and see if it works. If it doesn't work, see why it didn't work. And if it does work, then continue the idea and make it better. That's it. So first start, so you actually can think about your idea and how to improve it. Then, if it doesn't work, maybe see what you're doing wrong and change it so you can make it better. And then, if it does work, then don't reinvent the wheel. Like I mentioned, don't reinvent the wheel. Just continue doing what works. It's the best thing you can do. You don't need to be Elon Musk. You don't need to be Albert Einstein. You just need to be yourself. You need to be a good businessman, a good entrepreneur, a good person, and provide exceptional quality of products and business. And once you do this, you will find success. You will find money, my friends. That's how you will do it. Just repeat the cycle over and over again, and you will find success. What I always like to say to my friends that want to start businesses is brutal determination and discipline cannot be surpassed. If you have a brutal determination of your dreams, no one can take it from you. Only yourself. You are what decides You are who decide what you become. So if you see, for example, a millionaire, if you see a successful businessman, then ask yourself, okay, why not you? Literally, ask yourself, why not you? Why are you not a millionaire? Why are you not successful? Why don't you have what this guy has? You don't need to have envy or bad thoughts or negative thoughts. You just need to see, what did he do that I can't or that I did not do? What is he doing different than me? Exactly, you need to find like-minded persons. You need to see, what are the successful people doing. So then, on the topic that David is saying, if you surround yourself with like-minded individuals like yourself, or with people that only talk about money, or with millionaires, for example, there's a nice saying that says, if you have 2 millionaire friends, you will become the 3rd millionaire. And it's literally how it works. It's literally how it works. If you have 2 millionaire friends, really successful friends, you will become the 3rd successful friend. Because you will start copying them. You will start see what they do that you don't do. How do they plan their day? How do they work on their business? What did they do that brings them money? And slowly you will start seeing the differences, and you will start adapting. Like we mentioned before, the humans adapt really well to every single topic they want and they love. Exactly, you will create a second brain, a second identity. You will create a bunch of different new things, and you will be going through a process. And this process will lead you into success. You are the only one that can stop yourself from achieving success. So I want to give an example for this as well. So if you would have, let's say you go into a casino, okay? I know it's not the best example, but let's say you go into a casino and there's a machine on the casino that guarantees you to give you $1 million in 1 of 1,000 tries. And you have absolutely no risk into going into that machine. You don't need to bet anything. You don't need to give the machine anything. You just need to hit it 1,000 times, and then maybe you have a small percentage of becoming a millionaire. Would you guys go on the machine? Tell me, yes or no? I'd live on it.
It depends. It's a really good example. If did you take for now $1 million now, or did you take each 30 days, each day one in penny, but each day it's doubles? What
the
you will
penny is
choose?
actually more useful.
Yeah, but it depends still. Do you need exactly now money, or you can wait and spend your time and your resources and to live so on, because until 20 days or so on you don't get anything, and for now and before the 20 days you can get 1 million. It depends of people requirements.
Of course. But the thing is, with entrepreneurship and business, of course, most businesses are not like gambling. It's not a gamble game. What I wanted to give you guys with the example I'm telling you is, if you try hard enough, if you try long enough, if you pursue your dreams, you will eventually reach your goals. That's what I wanted to tell you. Of course, your example of saying, okay, the penny and the $1 million now. Yeah, maybe someone needs money fast. Yeah, I can't argue with that, of course. It depends on your goals, on your characteristics, and on your beliefs, like I mentioned before. But if you need money fast, then of course, starting a brand new business is not the key. If you need money fast, urgently, then go find a job. Go try working as a freelancer. Go sell something. But having entrepreneurship is something for the long run, or even for the mid run. You need to have patience, you need to learn, you need to study, and you need to sit on your chair and start working. That's what you need to do. You just need to work. It's not something magic. Gandalf will not appear and give you magic money or a magic business. No, you will need to work your ass off and eventually you will succeed. That's how it works. It's not something instant, it's not a casino. But the example of my machine that guarantees you success in 1,000 tries is real. If you try 1,000 times, you will guaranteed not fail. You will win. One out of those 1,000 times, you will achieve success. And my friends, on the examples we gave before it was much harder to make money than now. On 2025, 2024, 2023, we live in a digital era. We can now connect with people internationally. Guys, I'm in Germany. You guys are in America, South Africa, in Netherlands. You are in Sweden. You are in the UK. You're in a bunch of places. And we are talking right now. Guys, we have access to billions of customers online. And it has never been easier to have success. Never. People 20 years ago didn't have the same luck we have now. So if you are not actually taking action, it's your fault. That's what I want to make clear on this part. So that's actually the next point. Focus and fail. Fail. The faster you fail, the faster you will fail and learn, and the faster you will succeed. If you fail fast, you will be ahead. You will be one step ahead of the other entrepreneur that didn't start. If you just start your journey, you will be ahead of 70% of people. I tell you guys, just by starting, you will be ahead of 70% of people, if not more. If you start your journey, you start failing, and you never quit, eventually you will find success because you will become a master in your niche, in your topic, in your selling, in your marketing, in your product, in everything, in anything you desire. It just takes trial and error, trial and error, fail and succeed, fail and succeed, fail, 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 and then eventually you will succeed. There is no secret. Exactly. If it gets hard, don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't have 1,000 businesses. Just focus in one business. Once the business has success, improve it, improve it, improve it, improve it. And then eventually, when you have free time, have another business. But don't focus in 1,000 things. Don't try 1,000 different things. Just focus in one thing and fail and fail and fail until eventually you find success. Is this clear? Does anybody have questions?
I'm
Okay, I
happy.
see no questions. Perfect. So, this was my presentation. This was my class. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any further questions, please let me know. And I'll be happy to answer before we finish, okay? You can continue the record until we finish. So, no questions, my friends. Ghost, Reem, Slayer, King, Milo, Mouse, David.
No, I don't have any questions.
Did you like the class, my friends?
It was a good class.
If I could
What do
clap,
you-
if we all could clap at the same time and you could hear it, I think we would.
Thank you.
This was good.
So, what do you say? Should we continue these classes, these business classes? Do you like this?
Fuck yeah.
Yes, definitely, it's helpful.
Awesome. What do you say? Other students, maybe Ghost, David, Milo, Slayer.
I'm definitely interested.
I write it.
You brought it. You brought it. Ah, you're writing it. Okay. Skylar,
Well,
maybe you have another comment.
when we will
King.
be at EBEX lessons, because it's more important, most real thing, not that theory, because theory is who graduate the high school and everything is they have as like a subjects and credits for about these ones.
Yeah, practice. We can make practice. The thing is, before we make practice, we need to see the theory.
Yes. But when will be the practical things?
Well, if you guys like the classes, I'll make an upcoming class, and we can make a business together on DevX. Maybe in 1 to 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yay! Finally, serious things.
I mean, this is pretty serious, David.
Yes.
This
That's
is
I'm
the foundation to it all. Without this, you ain't gonna be able to do fuck all.
That's I'm telling. Finally, will be serious things.
Yeah, I mean,
Finally.
and the thing is, if you don't have the theory, you can't have the practice, David. So you need the foundations first. Of course, not everybody has the same knowledge on the business. So you need the foundations. You need to know everything first, and then once you know how to act, then you will be able to go on the practice.
I'm just really high and excited.
Oh well, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the class. All right, boys. No questions, no comments, nothing else. All right. So Reem, tell me. Oh, I love you too.
Yay.
All right.
Get
No,
a
it's
kiss, and we'll say who is a gay.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Okay.
Aww.
So if you all right, I'll finish the class for now, guys. If you will be so kind and give me a little review on the review channel,
It's
I
gonna
would
be
appreciate
spam
it.
now.
Yeah, just give me a little review on the review channel if you like the class. We'll continue making the business series, and we'll be making businesses together. All right. And I want to make a little series if you like it. And on this series, we will be focusing on making our own business, whether it's inside of 5M or outside of 5M. I don't care. Just make a business. That will be my homework. Try making a business, try making a website, try making an idea even. It's sufficient if you want to make an idea, if you have a business idea. Write it down. And what we'll do in the next class is talk about your business ideas, talk about your projects, and we'll discuss how to make them alive. Okay? How to
I have
bring
an
your
idea.
projects to life. Yes, tell me.
For example, it's almost the end of a year 5M. It's upcoming 6M. Do you
No,
will
that's
provide
years.
it?
Wait,
No,
let him talk. Let him talk. Right.
Do you will provide something for the 6M? You know, for GTA 6 is coming from.
Mhm.
Is it will be providable from your side in the future for the GTA 6 or things?
Most definitely. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, most definitely.
I think right now the
We'll continue,
answer
of
should
course.
be you should go ask Rockstar, because Rockstar first needs to release the game.
Of
So
course.
that's the worry
But they're
about it.
updating now 5. They're updating GTA 5 now. You know. Very quick
Well, the
doing.
thing is, we have a maximum of 1 to 2 years till we have 6M, and on 6M,
It's good.
yeah,
6M.
6M. So on 6M, what we're gonna have is, of course, like a brand new 5M. So let's go back in time where 5M was created. Everyone will be excited about the 6M roleplay or about the 6M experience. So ourselves as entrepreneurs and business owners will need to identify what we can do with 6M to increase our audience and to make products on 6M. So we'll be definitely covering that. Yes, don't worry.
It will
Once the
definitely be
time
amazing.
arrives, we'll definitely, yeah. Once the time covers, we can make a little class, and then we'll be able to make a little business on 6M, even together if you guys want. We can do that. Yes.
Best solution.
Best solution? Yes. Of course. Well, I'll finish the class. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me on DM. I'm Kishi. Of course, I believe every single one of you already knows me. I believe I'm I'm always on voice here with you guys.
I
I'm
want
the
to talk
CEO of
with you,
Quasar Store as
admin.
well. So if you guys want to talk to me about Quasar or about the university or about the business class, feel free to reach out. All right, and I'll be happy to answer and to help you in any questions you might need. Okay.
Of course.
Yes, we can talk in a few minutes. Okay, David.
Okay.
All right, perfect, guys. Thank you so much for attending my class. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'm so sorry for making this so late. All right, have a good one, my friends.
Love you.
Bye bye.
Yeah.